Should NEET and JEE exams be conducted right now? Is it the right time to have such a large exam? There has been a quite trend of discussing the NEET and JEE exam in the past few days, and it's a little confusing to be honest. So, we need to simplify the situation. Let's get on with it. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Soham and you're watching Situation Simplified. Consider subscribing to my channel if you're new and hit the bell notification icon so you get latest updates about the channel. On to the video. In this video we're discussing NEET and JEE exams. Should they be conducted right now? If not, what is the right procedure to have them conducted? First, let's talk about what is all this fuss related to these NEET and JEE exams. Now, these exams are usually conducted in April each year, but this year, due to the coronavirus pandemic, they could not have been conducted. Now, they got postponed, but now the government plans to have them conducted in September, and they announced this in August. That's right, they announced this in August, one of the biggest exams in India, and they announced it a month before. But now the student bodies are against conducting the exams right now. Well, their reasons are valid, but the government is also right at their path. Students say that they're not prepared for the exams. At this condition, they can't give the exam, and they're right that we can't really jeopardize the health condition of this nation. But the government are right at their path too. They are right that if not now, then when? The situation will not improve drastically in a couple of months. It is going to remain more or less the same. I mean, there are going to be a lot of active cases, and nobody can prevent them just with the magic. So the government is also right at their path, and the students are also right at their path. But what is the solution to this? Well, this channel is different, right? So we're giving the solution and not just the problem. But before we talk about the solution and we try to infer from the situation, I have a question for you all. Is our education system so weak that we can have only evaluation on the basis of a 3-year long exam? I mean, students just sit in the exam hall and just continuously write for 3 hours without even thinking that what they're doing. They just want to write the answers and complete the test. Does that make any sense? Are those 3 hours responsible for the future of a child? Can those 3 hours decide what that child really has? Can those 3 hours really decide the potential of the child? That's my question, and I want to ask, is our education system so weak that we don't have any other solution leaving the 3-year long exam? There can be various solutions to this problem. I mean, there's a solution to everything and we just need to look for it, isn't it? So the first solution is obviously postponement, but I feel it's not that right, because ultimately after a couple of months the situation is not going to be too better. We all know that, right? Number of cases aren't gonna drastically come down by magic. It's not gonna happen. There are going to be cases and there is going to be risk. The second solution coming up right now is evaluation on the basis of past years, which means that basically we need to calculate the marks of the 10th, the 11th and the 12th, combine them and get the average result of the child. But I feel that is not the right thing to do, because some people have really gotten to studies at this time and they've prepared a lot. So evaluating on the basis of past exams doesn't really make sense. The third solution we can come up at this time is different, but I feel it's the best. We can think of different evaluative ideas. Why can't we think about vivas, practicals, projects, videos? There are so many things which can be done to have a student evaluated. Just a 3-year long exam isn't the only way that we can find the true potential of a child. There can be numerous projects. Children can be asked to make videos and they can be asked to express any idea, or they can be given any problem and they can be asked to find a solution to that. Isn't that real knowledge? Aren't we just not supposed to mug up the words and just be ourselves and write what we think? They can be practicals, they can be vivas, the teachers can ask students the questions. I know maybe it's not practical for that number of students, but at least project work is practical. There can be different research work, there can be There can be different research work given to the students. They should be allowed to storm their mind. They should be allowed to find solutions. And that can be an evaluative measure. Honestly, we don't know when the situation is going to go. The COVID has become a part of our lives and we have to learn to live with it. We can't really jeopardize the health condition of such a vast majority of people just for the sake of exams. And we can't do that when we can find solutions to such exams. These were the three solutions, and probably the last one of them was the most efficient. We can do project work, we can do vivas, we can do practicals, and that can really help because students can be at their home and they can still give the examination and can be evaluated. The times are changing and we need to act wisely. Just giving the 3-hour long exam is not necessary. This has to be thought. This needs to be discussed. This needs to be debated. With the change time, even we need to change. We need to bring about a change in the way we think. We need to bring about the way in which we think of the regular exams. We need to think of new evaluation ways. We can't really just sit in a 3-hour long exam to think about the true potential of a student, and that's where we need to simplify the situation. 3 solutions we discussed, maybe they're not so efficient, but at least they can be a substitute for a few years. That's what I think. There have to be new solutions to a new situation, and that's why we simplify situations. So that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, be safe, be positive, and it's fine to criticize, but it's wrong to disrespect.